Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. She's Crafty. Hope you're all doing well. I miss you all. I love you all. Oh my god, what's with this whole quarantine thing, right? I'm like it's like holidays but not like holidays. Like you're at home doing nothing, but you're also at home doing nothing. Like you can't go out and just do something fun. I think you just have to stay home. But to be very honest, I'm not complaining. I don't mind. Like, so far, I've been just fine. I think talking to friends, just catching up with everyone, trying to keep yourself busy, maybe cooking something different, listening to new music, or even creating your own music or something. Just keeping yourself sane does help. That's what I'm trying to do on a day-to-day basis. So in this video, I'm trying my hand at art journaling. I don't know if you guys have already heard about it or not, but usually when you say journaling, you mean like you write your feelings and emotions and experiences, everything. That's a way of you documenting your journey, right? Your life. Art journaling is something similar. You just create art. Like like for different people, I think it means different things. A lot of artists usually like to document their life through art, so they do a lot of art with, like, on a day-to-day basis, like they paint something that they've done or seen on the day that they're journaling on or something like that. But for me, this is something different from documenting. I guess for me, this is more like just testing out different art mediums, seeing how they work together, what looks good, what do I want to achieve, am I able to achieve a certain result with the kind of items that I'm using. I know it's all very artsy craftsy stuff that I'm talking about, but I think anybody can do it. Like, and I'm not saying it to kind of like humble brag myself, like about myself, that I'm able to do it or things like that. I know that I've been playing around with different kinds of things for very, very long. Like, my mum has always been into arts and crafts, so she kind of honestly forced me into it. And I'm not complaining because I like it, and I think you guys should give it a try too. It's very therapeutic. It's something that everybody can learn, anybody can learn, and anybody can do if you want to. So here I just painted the pages of the book and like got all the items that I have with me, like bits and pieces of all the different scrapbook material that I have or other such things, and I'm just trying to see if anything fits into the page, fits into the kind of I think theme that I'm looking for. This, like, if the theme basically is hide and seek. It's like just friends, or two, like friends here is like maybe some animals or something playing hide and seek, or maybe even just at one point I thought maybe I'll even put in a picture of myself and myself and my friends playing something. I don't know. I just went with the flow and just put things together that I thought looked good or that seemed to say a story. And it doesn't have to be a story that I want to say. It's something that we want to make sense of. It's more like modern art or abstract art. It's like, it's very abstract and subjective. You just have to see what it means to you. Like, by that, what I mean to say is I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just putting things together, and I think it's a lot of fun. So and the interesting thing is the paste that I'm using right now with the stencil is like a DIY thing. It's called a modeling paste. You can buy in art store, but what I did, and I saw in a few art videos before someone explaining, is that you mix glue and baby powder. You heard me right, like the talcum powder. It smells amazing. So you mix those two and maybe even a little bit of water to get the paste like consistency, and you can use it. It kind of works just fine for me, but obviously it's nowhere near the quality of a good modeling paste. But if it's like just a home project that you're doing and you don't necessarily need something that is waterproof or that needs to go well with all kinds of art mediums, then you should be just fine using this. And it does look pretty good. If you just need it for the sake of adding dimension to your art piece, I would highly recommend just give it a try. You'd be surprised how nice it feels, and it's very satisfying to try and put stuff onto the stencil and get different shapes. And right now I'm just kind of using all the stamps that I have to give like a border to the whole layout. Using the black stamp, and then now I'm using a brown one. And also, I just basically want a very rustic and old, dusty looking feel. So that's what I'm trying to achieve. But what's causing a lot of trouble for me in this video, like, is I don't know if you can actually tell in the video, but it's the fact that, if you notice, I did not wait for the paste to dry. So I'm like, it's usually ideal if you can wait for it to dry and then go ahead, because that way you're not spoiling the items that you have. Like right now, I'm really worried that I'm kind of damaging my stamp pads, but I think it turned out just fine. I didn't have like a heating tool or anything. I could use my hair dryer, but I didn't want to. So yeah, here we go. So after doing a bit of stamping, I thought I'd move ahead with the other layers and putting in all the other elements that I want to put in, and then I can come back and make it look more rustic, I guess. So this is a rabbit that I cut out of a scrapbook sheet. And I think it looks really interesting and abstract. There's no eyes or anything to it. It's just a rabbit with flowers on it or something like that. So going with the whole rustic theme, I kind of like painted with watercolor, like a blackish color all over the paper, and I thought it was too dark, so I went ahead again with like a yellow stamp to brighten up the page in a few spots here and there. And now this is a duck, I think, from a kid's storybook that I have. So yeah, I like to just randomly get books from local library sales that have like pretty pictures and things like that. So yeah, this is from one of those books, and I'm trying to make this look like a really old picture as well, just to make it fit with the theme of the whole layout. And if you've noticed, there's like a tiny fairy sticker at the top left corner and the bottom right corner, and I'm trying to somehow make that look oldish as well. Like at that point, I think I actually thought the whole page just looks dirty. But I think the more I kept looking at it and the more I kept working with it, I really like how it looks right now. I just keep looking at that page every now and then and being like, oh, I'm happy with how it looks. So I feel like sometimes it's important to just go with it and just go with the flow. Keep doing things, just trust your, I think, gut feeling. Just trust your instincts and be like, oh, maybe this looks good. And sometimes you really might be like not happy with how the whole thing turned out, but better than just being like, oh my gosh, I just hate it, that's why I shouldn't be doing it. I think we should focus on trying to talk positively about it and be like, you know, this just means I need to practice more, or I'm good at these areas but I'm not so good at these areas. So just kind of look at it critically from an outside perspective and just be like, overall it's fine, but I could improve here, here and here. So next time, maybe if you're interested, just improve there or work on these things, and as you get better at it, I promise, I feel like you will feel very good about it, like the whole process. But having said that, I also understand that it's not for everybody. Everybody has their own taste. Like the many who are I think playing video games or maybe creating music is their thing. I really cannot imagine myself doing that. Maybe if I really tried hard I could, but I don't know. It just doesn't give me as much happiness, I guess. So the whole point of this video is for you guys to just sit back, relax, and realize that we've all got our own talents, and we may not be really as good as we want to be, but that's the whole point. I think that's the whole point of this staying at home, like the universe trying to tell us, you know what, this is the time I'm giving you to like sit back and work on something. And maybe even not even like work on something, just relax. Sometimes I think all of us just get so stressed up about everything else that we put aside self-care. So yeah, this is that. This is my kind of self-care. Just working on art, making things that make me happy. Like here, like right now I'm adding these rose gold flakes from the art store, and I think that kind of completes the whole thing. It looks really beautiful. And this is a cute little sticker that says hello there. So I'm trying to be like the duck is saying hello to the rabbit. Do you get it? Like they're on two different pages and they're kind of playing hide and seek, or not even hide and seek. Maybe they're just strangers and they're trying to be friends. I don't know. There's a story in this page that I really don't know. You just make up whatever you want to in your head. And yes, and I hope you guys have a good day for the rest of the day, and I love you all. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new. Share it with your friends and family if you think they might be interested in something like this, and please do let me know if you want to see any more videos like this, or if there's any feedback, if you like it, if you don't like it, just comment below. Yes, have a good day, have a good night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.